WWE 2K20 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. We're kicking off this edition of NXT with Matt Riddle on his way to the ring, getting ready to take on Leon Ruff one-on-one to start things off here, as this is the final episode before our upcoming NXT Takeover special, where Matt Riddle will challenge for the NXT Championship against Tommaso Ciampa. 12 wins and just one loss to the name of Matt Riddle. He has been impeccable. So much to like about Matt Riddle, and the question will be, can he get the job done here tonight and get himself a little bit of extra momentum heading into the big one? Potential to become NXT champion for Riddle. Great opportunity for him. Leon Ruff in the ring, and we're about to get this one underway. Matt Riddle, chance here for him to just prove that he is more than ready, more than capable of becoming the next NXT champion. Looking forward to it. The matches on NXT TakeOver, of course. You know, we've got Keith Lee going one-on-one with Adam Cole for the NXT North American Championship. Dakota Kai will be challenging Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. The Viking Raiders will have to defend their tag team championships against Imperium. Looking forward to that one, and much more where that came from as well. So looking forward to seeing how it all goes down. Of course, SANTOS, ESCOBAR, and Ricochet one-on-one for the Cruiserweight Championship as well. So lots of matches, lots of titles on the line. It all takes place on our next episode of Universe Mode at TakeOver. Well, Leon Ruff making his NXT debut here tonight. A bit smaller in size in comparison to Riddle, but has got the similar height, so he matches up fairly well with Riddle here. Good opportunity for Leon Ruff. We haven't seen him just yet, so we get to still see what this kid is all about and learn what he can do in the ring against Matt Riddle, who looks as though he's pretty pumped up and fired up here tonight. And why wouldn't he be? Upcoming match for the NXT Championship, opportunity for him to get the big prize as Riddle springboard into the big knee. Maybe a shin strike, if anything. Didn't quite catch the knee, I don't believe, but it got him on the jaw nonetheless. And Ruff able to kick out, but not an easy encounter there for the newcomer. Riddle has a tremendous striking game, technical game as well, and that's what he'll need to bring to the table against Tommaso Ciampa, who has been fantastic as champion so far, of course beating EC3 to become champion to Ciampa. Leon Ruff looking to take a bit of a risk here, looking for a superplex, and he'll get it! Leon Ruff showing us what he's all about there with a superplex off the top, and now referee in position, counting to 2, couldn't get the 2 count. Nonetheless, showing us that he is here to play tonight, Leon Ruff. He's not just a tune-up match, not just a warm-up match, he is here to be competitive against Matt Riddle. Uppercut there by Ruff as well. And now Leon posing to the crowd, trying to get himself fired up a little bit. Whips Riddle to the, well, one side of the ring, then to the other. Couple knee strikes to follow it up. Now the Russian leg sweep. So beautiful execution there by Leon Ruff. Nice little maneuver as, oh, he gets caught out though by Riddle. Picks up his man, slams him into the canvas, gets a 1 count. Well, that's the thing about Leon Ruff. You know, you can execute a nice little sequence, but you've got to back it up. You can't let Matt Riddle, you know, just recover. You've got to stay on your man as a senton there by Riddle, and that's where he's going to go wrong, Leon Ruff. So against someone like Matt Riddle, you've got to be relentless. You've got to be ruthless. You've got to stay on your guy. Single leg takedown as Riddle off his feet. So Leon Ruff another chance here to try and get himself in a position. And oh, spikes him with a DDT, a position to maybe win this match. And now this could be the move to do it. Beautiful DDT, great execution, but still just a 1 count. That's going to be, you know, a little bit upsetting for the newcomer. Up against one of the top stars of NXT. Oh, nice combination of strikes, and only to, you know, get 1 counts when you hit one of your best shots. It's a little deflating. Leon Ruff now in the corner, finds an elbow though. Now has him up on the shoulders. This is looking good here for Ruff. Plants him down. A little bit too close to the ropes maybe for a cover. He realizes that. Drags him towards the center. And now here it is. Hooks the leg. Gets a 2 count this time. A little closer for Leon Ruff as Matt Riddle's starting to realize that maybe this guy is a little bit harder than I thought. Leon Ruff with more offense. This has been a good warm-up match if it is going to be considered that for Matt Riddle, because he is getting worked out here Leon Ruff throws Matt Riddle back in the ring with great authority. Matt Riddle in a bad way. Leon Ruff, DDT again. That could be all. Drags him towards the middle of the ring. Matt Riddle's down. But he took so long to get to the cover. Will that cost him? I think it will. Just took a long time to roll Matt Riddle over into position. But still able to stay in this fight. Matt Riddle hasn't put him away yet. Finds an elbow forearm strike. There's a knee. Riddle trying to pick up his man up on the shoulders, and an Alabama slam, and he caught some of the rope on the way down as well, maybe in a bit of the turnbuckle. That could have nearly given him a concussion if he hit his head on the way down on the turnbuckle pad. It looks to be okay though, maybe not as bad as we assumed, but nonetheless, Leon Ruff trying to hang in there. Matt Riddle with some tough strikes. Now the knee. This has been good though from Ruff. This is his debut opportunity to really prove himself. And he has a chance, but Riddle closing in on a victory, you feel. We'll give the kid some credit as Riddle, look out. Hits him with the tombstone. Spun him around into the pile driver. That'll be it, surely. Leon Ruff is down, but a kick out at 2. This kid has got a bit of ticker in him. He still survives. Hangs in there. And so far, look, I gotta say, this has been good from Leon Ruff, but he's just not quite there yet. Matt Riddle just a little bit too good. Now, Matt Riddle, the bro, has been able to get it done, you feel. Fantastic slam there, and Matt Riddle has done the job. So the bro wins tonight. Tommaso Ciampa awaits. Matt Riddle has picked up the win tonight. 13 wins now for him. He has been impeccable. In fact, realistically, nearly unstoppable. No one has really come close to beating Matt Riddle. He has been fantastic as a singles competitor. And Matt Riddle is in fantastic form, trying to position himself and potentially going on to become the next NXT champion. He's had some tough battles along the way. Keith Lee, he got through him. EC3, he's beaten him. And now, Tommaso Ciampa is the next man awaits. Matt Riddle and his rampage of brilliance. Matt Riddle, the #1 contender, fired up tonight, and so he should be. Big opportunity awaits. NXT Takeover coming up very, very soon. Matt Riddle could be the man to take that championship away from Tommaso Ciampa. And if you ask him, he is more than confident that he is going to be capable of doing it. Wait a second, there is the champion though. Tommaso Ciampa on his way to the ring. Ciampa marching his way to the ring. And is he going to get in there though? He's standing on the outside, talking a bit of trash, and says, Riddle, I am ready. Come and get some. Matt Riddle inviting him to come to the ring. Ciampa, though, walking away. Riddle will have to wait for Takeover to get his hands on the champ. Well, let's get to this week's main event, ladies and gentlemen. Cedric Alexander took on Cesaro. Tyler Breeze Fandango, they battled the Usos in tag team action. Alexa Bliss went one-on-one with Peyton Royce. Buddy Murphy was also in action. He took on Humberto Carrillo as Murphy gets ready for his IC title match at WrestleMania. And we also saw an 8-man tag match. Miz and Morrison were teaming up with Ziggler and Corbin to take on the Lucha House Party and the New Day. Cesaro picks up a win over Cedric. The Usos defeat Breeze and Fandango. Alexa Bliss defeats Peyton Royce. Buddy Murphy beats Carrillo. And Dorado and the New Day pick up a win to close out this week's main event. On NXT, we just saw Matt Riddle beat Leon Ruff, but we're also going to see the Viking Raiders. They'll be taking on Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Aaliyah will be going up against the NXT Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. Walter will go one-on-one with Danny Burch. We'll see a 6-women tag team match. Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart, Candice LeRae will take on Indy Hartwell, Lacey Evans, and Dakota Kai. Good opportunity there for all those women. Santos Escobar will go one-on-one with Tyler Bate. Santos trying to prove that he's deserving of being the #1 contender. We'll see that later on in our main event. Keith Lee will team up with Imperium to take on the Undisputed Era. Keith Lee finding some unlikely allies tonight. Alright, well, as for the results for the earlier matches, Viking Raiders pick up a win, Rhea Ripley wins, Walter wins, Hartwell Evans and Dakota Kai win as well, as we get ready for BATE and ESCOBAR. Alright, well, we're going to see SANTOS ESCOBAR in action here tonight, coming up against Tyler BATE. SANTOS has had some wins as of late, and there's no doubt about it, he's the front runner to take on Ricochet for his Cruiserweight Championship. Well, the fact remains, he needs that one more win tonight, I feel, to really prove to everyone that he is the right man for the job. 3 wins, 0 losses for SANTOS ESCOBAR so far. It's been good going from him, and so far so good. He just needs to keep this momentum going, make it 4-0, and get himself in a position where, you know, look, Ricochet so far has been excellent as champion, but if SANTOS ESCOBAR gets another win here, I feel like Ricochet might be a little bit worried that SANTOS ESCOBAR could be the man to take that championship from him. I mean, who could blame him? Tyler BATE is his opponent tonight. Tyler BATE's one of those guys that every time we see him, he gives 110%. He does everything in his power to pick up wins, whether he's teaming up as a part of Mustache Mountain with Trent Seven, or if he's coming after the Cruiserweight scene himself. He hasn't been heavily involved in the Cruiserweight scene, but when he has, he's been good. 8-12 for Tyler BATE, so not an impressive record by any means, but he has certainly put himself in a position where, you know, I feel like he can make a run at any point. A win or two, you know, he's just those couple of wins away from really doing something major here at NXT. Well, that major mark could be the Cruiserweight Championship. SANTOS ESCOBAR lost tonight might just derail his hopes of becoming the next contender, and Tyler BATE could be in a position where he could steal that away from him. So we're underway here, SANTOS and Tyler BATE, as SANTOS, well, has all but confirmed that he will face Ricochet at Takeover for the championship. And Ricochet, geez, you know, perfect Cruiserweight champion in reality. He's got all the high-flying moves in the book. He's incredibly gifted in that area. As SANTOS ESCOBAR is getting spun around at the moment. SANTOS has a little bit more size. Tyler BATE's still going. He's still going. He's still spinning. He's going to be sick after this one. Don't tell me he's going to go again. Okay, thank goodness for that. Tyler BATE, I don't know where the hell he is. And I feel dizzy just watching him do that, quite honestly. But Tyler BATE, able to get back and start moving around a little bit better. But, geez, SANTOS ESCOBAR, hopefully, you know, I hope he doesn't get motion sickness. I hope he likes roller coasters and things like that, because he's just basically went on one of those himself. A big ride there, spinning around and around and around. Well, nonetheless, SANTOS looks to be okay as he's trying to prepare himself here for Ricochet one-on-one, as we spoke about Ricochet a moment ago, and how good he has been as Cruiserweight champion. He's the perfect candidate for that championship. Has all the high-flying moves in the book. He does some incredible feats that you just couldn't even imagine. So, for Ricochet, he's right at home. SANTOS ESCOBAR, you know, I feel like could easily, with a bit more training, could probably move up to becoming, you know, more of a light heavyweight or a move out of the Cruiserweight scene. But he's clearly decided that this is the spot for him. This is what he wants to do. He wants to stay in this area to try and find success here. And it's probably not a bad idea. The Cruiserweight scene at the moment, you know, there's a lot of opportunity with Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa all moving out of the Cruiserweight division to focus on becoming NXT champion. Obviously, it's worked out well for Ciampa. So 2 of the top guys in the division have moved out. Mustafa Ali was the other main one. He's now maybe potentially moving away or trying to find something a little bit different. He's also considering moving up to Raw or Smackdown. He's mulling over a couple of contract offers there to maybe move up to one of the major brands. So Ali now potentially on his way out. So there's a big chance there for someone to really step up, and that's what ESCOBAR has been able to do. You know, normally it would take a few more wins for him to earn a title opportunity, but because of the fact that there hasn't been a clear front runner in the division for a while now, you know, he's been able to take advantage of that. Tyler BATE with this opportunity as well. Oh, both men went for a kick, but BATE got his in first. And this is why he has this chance as well, Tyler BATE. Normally, you know, he probably would need a few more wins to get himself in a position where he could potentially be inserted into the mix. But, you know, not too many guys in the Cruiserweight division are really consistently setting the world on fire. There's been some good moments. And someone like Grand Metalik's been champion in the past. He's trying to make a resurgence into the division as well. You know, so we're waiting to finally, you know, kind of find out who's the next guy, who's going to step in, who's going to be the star that we're looking for. And so far, oh, Escobar with a miss and a leaping into the neck breaker there by Tyler Bate. So this is where someone like Tyler Bate can really take advantage and set him up for the future. A win here could set him up long term to really make a strong run, a strong case of being a champion going forward. Tyler Bate working on the wrist of Escobar. And this is not good as he stomps right on top of it as well. And Bate with a kick to the back of Escobar's head. And working away on the chin now and the jaw of Escobar. Well, Tyler Bate, you know, he's been around for a little bit now. He's grown up in front of our eyes. He started as a very young man, but he's slowly warming into it. He's improving his body, he's improving his training, and he's getting more and more experience that's making him better and better. You know, it was really one of the standouts from a young age, Tyler Bate. So this has been a great learning curve for him. He hasn't quite got the record, though, that he's looking for. 8 wins, 12 losses isn't exactly all that amazing, but, you know, what we have seen is potential there nonetheless. And that's what, you know, that's what we're looking for. Potential, upside. Tyler Bate has all of that. And he's got a long career ahead of him. You know, he could have 20 more years left ahead of him if he wants. And that could really set him up for a long, long career of fantastic success. And that's what he's hoping for. Uppercut there onto Escobar. And could be all here. Kick out. You know, if he's able to land a championship this early on, you know, the Cruiserweight Championship, you know, that will really set him up to become a great champion long term. If you can learn how to be a champion, live the lifestyle of a champion from a young age, it can really help you for the rest of your career. Tyler Bate looking for another leaping cutter. Couldn't quite find it. Escobar with a counter. Now Escobar, oh, tried to go for the German suplex. Instead, Tyler Bate able to land on his feet. And Tyler Bate with a slap, couple of chops. Now the kick. Another chop there. Escobar goes down. And Tyler Bate trying to pick up Escobar and able to do so. Throws him up, nips up to his feet. And he got up to his feet and went down, realizing, oh boy, I need a second to breathe here. I probably exerted a little bit too much energy in that exchange. And now Bate trying for the kick to the midsection, missing. As now Escobar, oh, drives him down. Still has the legs hooked. This could be it. Escobar, no, gets 2. So close for Santos Escobar. As now Tyler Bate is in a bad way. He's barely moved since that move. And Escobar could seal it here. Up on the shoulders. Tyler Bate goes down again for another driver. And now hooks that leg once again. And another kick out though by Bate. Escobar cannot believe it. And he was questioning the referee as well, saying, look, you got to count the 3, ref. Escobar, a wealthy man, and he doesn't exactly have the referee in his pockets like he normally does. He's used to having everything his way. Well, not to be the case. Tyler Bate with a Hurricane Rana. Oh, Escobar caught him out though. This is trouble. Not good at all. Up on the shoulders, all the body weight right into the midsection of Tyler Bate as he got slammed down. And that surely will be it. The combination of all those drivers, and now that move, but still Tyler Bate stays in it. Tyler Bate is giving a run for his money here tonight. He is doing everything he can, but you can just see he's on spaghetti legs. Oh, what a strike. He is barely able to get to his feet and stay on his feet. Escobar up on the shoulders again. And here we go, another driver. Escobar, surely now, this is the 3rd time, and it's finally enough to beat Tyler Bate. What a fight Bate put up tonight. Wow. That is impressive from Tyler Bate, but nonetheless, Santos Escobar is the winner tonight. He has proven once again that he is more than capable of competing at a high level in the Cruiserweight division. 4th win in a row now for him. 4 wins, 0 losses. He is on a path for success. He's surged his way into the mix for the Cruiserweight title, and he could be about to take that championship from Ricochet at NXT TakeOver. Looking forward to seeing it. He has been excellent. It will be the 15th installment of NXT TakeOver in our history on Universe Mode, and I cannot wait Santos Escobar could be leaving Takeover 15 with a win and a title around his waist. Impressive, as always, from Escobar. But is it enough? Has he got enough momentum? Has he got enough confidence to derail the incredible Ricochet? Looking forward to seeing it. Escobar, Ricochet one-on-one. It's official. Takes place at Takeover. Well, our next matchup is straight away underway. All the competitors are in the ring, ready to go, and it's going to be Imperium, Marcel Barthel, and Fabian Aichner teaming up with Keith Lee, who is the brand new North American champion. So that combination's teaming up to take on the Undisputed Era, which features Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and the former NXT North American champion Roderick Strong, the man that lost his championship to Keith Lee. Well, instead of Roderick Strong getting the rematch, the Undisputed Era decided Adam Cole is going to come after Keith Lee instead. In fact, Adam Cole was able to attack Keith Lee backstage in recent times, and Keith Lee still suffering the effects of that. We've been told he's not completely 100%, which is why he's enlisted a bit of backup tonight in Imperium to help him fight the Undisputed Era. No Walter ringside or Alexander Wolf. We saw Walter in action earlier on. So this is a little bit different for Imperium, but we've been told that they've taken this match because they wanted to compete against the Undisputed Era. You know, Imperium are coming after the Viking Raiders, the tag team champions, and Imperium have so far been excellent. They haven't had a loss yet themselves, so they want to prove themselves against one of the other top tag teams in the division, and this is a great opportunity for them to get in the ring with the Undisputed Era. As now, Bobby Fish off the top has Barthel up there, superplex to perfection off the top, and Barthel early on in the match in a bit of trouble. And Bobby Fish straight away into the cover, won't get it though. So yeah, look, I don't blame the Imperium for taking this match. I respect it. You know, they want to get themselves ready for the Viking Raiders, who have just basically bulldozed the entire tag team division. They have not been beaten yet, so, and that's been an undefeated streak that's lasted a long time. Keith Lee now in the match, and he's wrapped up Kyle O'Reilly right away here. A lot about the strength of Keith Lee to turn him around and slam him down. Excellent stuff there. A little bit unorthodox from Keith Lee, but still very effective. Now the tag's been made. A quick little tag, short little stint for Keith Lee. Maybe still feeling the effects, as we said, of that attack from Adam Cole last week. So maybe short, quick stints for Keith Lee tonight. Maybe try and let Imperium do the bulk of the heavy lifting. I don't blame him for that. You know, you want to still preserve yourself and be more than ready to take on Adam Cole at Takeover, which I feel like that match could be fantastic. Keith Lee has, you know, he started off pretty poorly here in Universe Mode. He had a really tough time with Matt Riddle. He couldn't beat him. But ever since moving on from Matt Riddle, Keith Lee's turned his attention to the North American Championship. He's been able to find success there. He's the new champion. Adam Cole has been NXT champion in the past. He's been fantastic. So that'll be a great matchup. We're going to take a quick break in this match, though. We will be back right after this. WrestleMania is not too far away, ladies and gentlemen, and at the big show, Sasha Banks and Charlotte will go one-on-one for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Sasha Banks has been slowly working her way up to getting this chance. It has finally come. These two women will finally meet. The title will be on the line. Who will win? Will it be Sasha or Charlotte? Let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, back into this match, and you can see it's Fabian Aichner with Kyle O'Reilly in there at the moment. Marcel Barthel on the outside watching on. Keith Lee, not too much action from him during the break. He's been happy to watch on as a beautiful suplex there from Aichner, showing his strength, holding him for plenty of hang time. And this is the thing about Imperium. They bring so much to the table. They're so versatile. They've got so much skills. And, you know, they're not afraid to get down and dirty. You know, they're not afraid to brawl around the ring, not afraid to really, you know, beat each other, punch each other in the face. You know, a bit of a barroom sort of brawl type of style. They're happy to get in there and do that. You know, they've got that European background, UK background as well in the group. You know, they've got plenty of experience there, and they really know how to apply it here and bring these different tools to the trade here in NXT. And so far, it's really worked out for them. Coming off a big win over Heavy Machinery, and now putting themselves potentially in a position to become the next NXT Tag Team Champions. The first team to beat the Viking Raiders. As Keith Lee wanted a tag, he's not going to get it. Kyle O'Reilly still working away on Aichner, and O'Reilly, oh, big right hand. Well, when we saw the Undisputed Era as the Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly was the man that I felt as though was the MVP of the tag team. He put on some unbelievable performances, and right now, it looks like he is putting his team in a position that could potentially win them the match. O'Reilly talking a bit of trash, telling Aichner to get up, this is easy. And he's been a little bit cocky at the moment. Aichner looking for a tag. I don't know if he's going to find it though. Is Kyle O'Reilly into the corner. Aichner looking for a big kick right to the jaw. Nicely done there by Aichner. Turns him around. I'm going to drive him to the corner. Keith Lee with a chance to get in here now. Not sure how that'll go. Keith Lee's still not 100%, but hopefully if he gets back in there, he'll be okay. Aichner trying to get back to his feet. Kyle O'Reilly trying to win it from here. O'Reilly, look out. He's going to go for this guillotine. He's got it standing. Now drops him down. Nowhere to go. Aichner, can he hang on? Keith Lee. Yes, he's broken it up. Aichner has been saved by Keith Lee. Thank goodness. As Bobby Fish will enter back in, and he might try and finish it from here. Fish storms to the other side of the ring, sprinting over there to make sure that Aichner doesn't get a tag. Now the cover in the center of the ring. Keith Lee can only watch on. Aichner able to kick out. Barthel not there yet. There's now Aichner in the corner. Bobby Fish signaling that he's going to end it from here. Roderick Strong now entering in. And Strong, oh, here we go. Look at this. Into the head first in the canvas. Now uses him as a bit of a springboard to launch from the other side of the ring, but it's launched him straight into Keith Lee, who bulldozes over Roderick Strong. Keith Lee, oh, gets struck down though by a drop kick. We know he's not 100% Keith Lee, but he's going to fight tonight. Keith Lee went for a belly to belly, got caught out though. He didn't have the strength. The back of Keith Lee is hurting. And Roderick Strong, DDT, taking advantage of the walking wounded. Keith Lee fighting though. He's trying to do everything he can. Barthel just watching on, not sure what he's doing over there. He might want to get in there and help. End of heartache from Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong could win it from here. He might get the ultimate revenge on Keith Lee and beat him tonight. The cover. Aichner's coming. He won't get there. The Undisputed Era win. Keith Lee hurting tonight. Unable to really do too much. You can see his back was troubling him. And both knees of Roderick Strong drilled into the back of Keith Lee with the end of heartache. And it was over from there. Keith Lee, unfortunately, unable to really do too much in this one. And hopefully, he's got enough time to recover to NXT TakeOver to the point where he's going to be able to compete against Adam Cole and be 100%. Because at this point, by the looks of it, he is nowhere near it. And that is concerning. Imperium, well, they didn't take the fall tonight, but it is a loss for them. Bit of a wake-up call, reality check for them maybe, that things got to change if they are going to go on to beat the Viking Raiders. Undisputed Era in the ring. Watching on is Adam Cole to the outside of the ring. Keith Lee trying to get up after the match and walk to the back. And Adam Cole whacks him in the back with the steel chair. Now with the ribs. Had already walked out to the back, upset that they lost. And Keith Lee is all alone. Adam Cole with a DDT. And might have caught a bit of the steel chair on the way down with it as well. Wow, Adam Cole already has Keith Lee hurting after the attack recently. Now another one. Keith Lee is in a lot of trouble here. Adam Cole looking for more. Big right hand. Now the DDT again. Adam Cole very, very pleased with himself tonight. And looks like he's going to walk away maybe. Well, he's going to pose anyways to tell us how great he is. Adam Cole will face Keith Lee for the North American Championship just days away. Keith Lee, there's no way he's going to be 100% now. And this is the perfect execution of the plan from Cole. He knows he probably can't beat Keith Lee at 100%, but he probably can beat him If Keith Lee is 85, 70, 50, 40%, it doesn't matter. Anything other than 100%, Keith Lee might not be able to beat Adam Cole, and Cole is just slamming that chair into the body of Keith Lee. And he is defenseless right now. Cole will have his chance at Keith Lee at TakeOver. Can Keith Lee recover in time to be able to compete